Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear listening into another video from me. And this is going to be talking about the Hori headset that's going to be coming out for the Switch pretty soon. And yes, I'm doing this one live really quickly because I just wanted to get it out the way. But I'm going to share this on social media right this moment so that people can jump in and hear me talk and be a jackass and all sorts of other stuff. Oh, that's not family friendly. I don't know if I can say that anymore on YouTube. Can I say jackass on YouTube? I can say jackass on YouTube, right? I should be able to say jackass on YouTube. Yeah, that was just a weird tangent. I don't know why I did that. I guess it's just boredom. But the Hori Switch headset now is designed and everything for Splatoon. Like, I like the design of it. Like, it looks cool. The headset itself looks cool. But it's supposed to act as a bridge between the Switch itself and your cell phone. And I guess that's to assume it's to work with the app that's supposed to be coming out pretty soon. And I don't mind that. I have no problem with that. But I can understand where there are a lot of people who are like irritated by it and ticked off by it. I totally get that. I understand. Like, you look at it like, why am I spending money on this? And it's $35 for it. So I'm like, it's kind of expensive, and we don't have a whole lot of information on it. We can just guess from what we see with it. No, I don't have one yet, unfortunately. I'll get one. I just don't have it yet. And that's one of the unfortunate things about the number of kids I have. I can't get the games and stuff I want immediately, so I have to wait. But that's because my kids are more important to me than my gaming habit. So, um, but I can still give you guys my thoughts and opinions on things. And be like, hey, it's not like I haven't been right about stuff for the Nintendo Switch before it was called the Switch and before it became a thing that came out. So, getting back to what I'm talking about the Hori headset. From the pictures and things I've seen, it just looks like, hey, again, it just bridges between the Switch and the phone. Um, and I think that's only when you have it in portable mode. We don't know how to work once it's in in docked mode. Gosh, I don't know why I blanked out on that, but yeah, we don't know how it's going to work while it's in docked mode. And people are like, I understand people have a dissatisfaction with the design of the headset, like with the way it's supposed to bridge the gap between the Switch and the phone. I completely understand that. I'm with you 100% that might be a little clunky. But everybody's assuming that this just automatically means that Bluetooth sets that work with your phone couldn't work with the app. Oh, like, and that's one question I want to have answered, because it's like Nintendo let Hori show this thing, but we have no information. And like, without information, everyone's jumping to conclusions. They're losing. They got up and screaming, punching, and kicking walls and all sorts of crazy shit. Yeah, I know. I just said all that, and there's no way I can tell at all if somebody's actually doing that. But I have a feeling that somebody has done that. There's got to be someone out there who saw that, got up, walked away from whatever they had in their hand. They put their phone down, or they got up and walked away from their computer and punched a hole in the wall. I have, I have a feeling that happened. I mean, I could be completely dead wrong on that, but I mean, there's so many people on this planet. It's definitely a possibility. That's why I'm putting this. That's why I say that and put it out there the way I did. Um, but what I'm looking for is really just information on it. Like, I don't want to jump to conclusions and assume a whole lot because I've done that in the past and looked like an idiot afterwards. So I'd rather not do that. Like, my best guess is that they probably, at this point, they probably will require the app, at least in the onset, for it to be used through the phone. Because there's obviously there are ways that they could just go ahead and put the software on the daggone physical Switch itself. It's not like they don't have the jack for it to be able to be done because it's there. Otherwise, this headset couldn't even be used. But it does beg the question: is if the app is actually going to be the only method, and Nintendo hasn't actually given word on that. And I can see that as also being something that concerns people. Oh, but the Hori headset coming out, it just, like, people without information on it just automatically assume that because this is out, that's the only way it's going to work. That's Hori's design. Hori has not had the best track record for making things appealing. When you look at a lot of their stuff looks ugly. Some of it just doesn't look like it would function right. So they don't have exactly the best track record for making things look functional or function well without some sort of augmentation to them. That said, it does. I can understand why there are people who would worry with this. And again, this almost confirms what people were worried about with the Switch and the things that they didn't want. I totally understand. I'm not even going to act like I don't. I totally understand where you're coming from. I'm just of the mindset, let's wait and see. Because most of the time when you wait and see, especially with Nintendo, you get more information. You get a much clearer picture of what's going on. And most of the time when we jump to conclusions, we are missing so much stuff that they give us later. They're like, oh, okay, I get it now. Now, there are obviously going to be people who are like, well, okay, I get it. I still don't like it. But then there'll be more people like, okay, I understand now. That makes more sense to me. I should have waited and not, like, flip the fuck out as soon as I got like a smidgen of information. And that's kind of what I wish people would start doing, is just, like, chill out for a few minutes, calm down. Like, it's okay. Like people automatically saying, well, I'm not paying for this service if I gotta use that headset. Who says that you have to? You don't know. And there are Bluetooth headsets right now there are gaming Bluetooth headsets right now that work with cell phones. Like, people complain about Nintendo not wanting to use bulky heads, but you can still use this shit if like, just hear me out here. If the app works with Bluetooth, and they're going to be putting the app on iOS, we know that they're going to be putting it on iOS. Does the latest iPhone have a headphone jack? I believe not. So how else would it be utilized? Bluetooth. Like, this is connecting the dots. Like, yeah, they haven't said anything on it, so there's no confirmation of it. But I'm pretty sure that's the next logical step. So guess what? Android and iOS both use Bluetooth. Guess what else? The Switch uses Bluetooth. And guess what else? There are gaming headsets that are Bluetooth ready. I know, because I have a cousin who uses a gaming headset instead of using the little earpieces that people commonly get for Bluetooth when he talks on his phone, because he'll use it with his game systems and with his phone and with his PC. So again, people are just assuming, like, there are other options out there. There are going to be other options out there, and I doubt Hori is going to be the last option, the end all be all of headset options for the Switch. It's just something that they came up with. Oh, excuse me, belch right there. It's just something that they came up with to go with Splatoon, and there's probably something that they had to throw together really quickly And they was like, well, this is what we got to do with it. Hell, they probably didn't even have to put the jack portion in that connects it to the Switch itself. But I'm pretty sure they did that so that the audio from the game comes through. That's the only reason I could see that being there. Is so that the audio from the game comes through, and they plug it into your phone. So yeah, that audio comes through too. It's just two audio channels. Like that's literally what it is. And I didn't even need to think about that. I looked at it and could tell that's what that was. But I don't know. Maybe just maybe, I might be overthinking, I guess. Or maybe I'm being an apologist for Nintendo. I'm being a Nintendo apologist when I haven't apologized for a damn thing. Oh man. But that's stuff that I hear people. Some people will say that type of shit too. Like you're an apologist. Like what the fuck did I apologize for? I didn't apologize. I just explained my position, what I thought it was. But I'm just putting it out there. People just chill out and a little. Look, we've get in less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, we will be getting more information. Just hang tight. Don't blow your lid over this. Don't set yourself on fire and run down the streets yelling, curse Nintendo, they made me do this. I'd hope no one would actually do that. That'd actually be pretty damn dumb. But it's just chill out. You'll get your information soon enough. Just chill out, relax, calm down. It's not as bad as it seems. Like most stuff with Nintendo is never as bad as it seems in the onset. Like usually when you get something in the onset, you'll see something and people will think, "Oh, that's horrible. Why are they making us do this?" And then they roll out that they have other options, and then people look stupid, but they won't go back and correct themselves. I'm one of the few that will. Others will be like, "Well, they shouldn't have put it out the other way in the first place." Well, hey, go ahead and talk to Ubisoft about Watch Dogs or Assassin's Creed Unity. Talk to Capcom about Dead Rising, like, or Street Fighter 5. Like, there are things that happen that just obviously people just need to chill out. That's basically my whole point. Just chill out. Just calm down. Chill out. Like, let's not lose our minds over this because we don't know exactly what's going to go on. We don't know what's going down, and we don't know what's happening further on. Like, this is just one option. I'm not saying it's the best option. I'm just saying it's one option. I'm very sure that there will be others that will appear in the near future. Hopefully. Hopefully. But I'm going to end this long-winded video, and that was basically it. That's just it. I'm just saying calm down. Don't lose your minds over this. It's not that big of a deal right this moment because there are always more choices. And if Nintendo doesn't give you an option that you like, hell, don't pay them any money. Just don't give them any money. Like, that's it. That's simply it. If you don't like it, don't pay for it. Don't spend the money on it. Don't bitch about it, though. Just get over it. Like, not every company is going to do something that's going to make you happy. Like, so y'all got to chill out. Just calm down. It's just, man. But that's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. And there will be another live stream very shortly because I'm going to be talking about Fire Emblem Warriors real quick. And that one's also going to be pretty short. But I wanted to separate the two. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out.